Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're talking about my luxury beauty favorites from the month of May. But before we go any further, let's take a second to grab our iced coffee or a hot coffee. Let's take a sip and let's get started. First up is part of the Dior summer collection. This year I picked up the palette called Eden Rock. This is a beautiful palette, and you may be looking at the blue and thinking that this is going to be a very bold blue palette. However, I would argue that this is a neutral palette because this is 5 colors with only one blue. So if you just look like this is a beautiful neutral earthy palette with one pop of blue. And the blue is a little bit more vibrant. It has a bit more purple in it. So it's not too dark. It isn't a matte. It's like a satin matte finish. So it's just very, very versatile, very easy. I love a blue eyeshadow, and this palette is great. It would be wonderful for travel because you could use the 4 other colors for like neutral, earthy eye looks, and then use the pop of blue whenever you feel like it. I love their summer release this year. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, and Eden Rock is such a gorgeous inspiration. It's a luxury resort. It has a lot of rich art history. It's in the south of France, and a lot of that can be reflected with the colors. So when I look at the palette, I see, you know, earthy rock and beach colors, and then the blue of the water. I just see it all reflected. And next up is something here. I thought I was wearing it, but I'm not. It's one of the nail polishes from the Riviera collection this year. This is the shade Jasmine. It's the nail polish here, Jasmine. I have been wearing this for weeks and weeks and weeks on end. I love Dior when it comes to their nail polish wands because they're really thick. It's a one swipe and you're done. I do a base coat, 2 coats of this, and a top coat. This color here, Jasmine, is a super opaque white. It isn't pearlescent. It almost looks like whiteout. It's so thick and not thick, but it's a rich opaque color. This lasts so long. I wear this for about 10 days, close to 2 weeks. I'm not kidding. It is so long wearing. When I first did my wear test, it lasted like a solid 7 days. But since then, I've just been wearing it on repeat for weeks and weeks and weeks. And I promise you, it lasts longer than 7 days. It stretches up to 10, 11 days. I swear, when I apply this, when it's time to refresh my manicure, I literally cannot remember when the last time was that I did my nails because it's so long wearing. So this is great. I love a white manicure or pedicure for summer. So if you're in the mood or in the market for a white mani, get Jasmine. Something else that's new but from a different brand. This is the new Armani Luminous Silk Blush series, but I have the shade number 10. I forget what it's called exactly, but when you look at this in the pan, it doesn't look very thrilling. You know, it just looks like a nudie peach blush. It has a little bit of a satin finish. It's like a satin matte. It's very soft. It's not iridescent or a chunky glitter. And it may look like nothing on the back of my hand here, but when you wear it, it is the most beautiful, soft, natural, peachy hue. It is like your cheek, but better. If you want something that's super easy and simple to wear, it's not complicated, it's not too pink, it's not too orange, it's just a beautiful everyday flush. It goes with tons of different lipsticks, tons of different eyeshadows. Get the number 10. It really is your cheek, but a little bit better, just a little bit elevated in a very neutral way. Like you can't even tell that I'm wearing blush. It just looks great, like a little flush. Wonderful. Because no one wants to look like they're wearing blush, you know, like no one wants to have those 2 clown circles, like, oof, what is that? It's just, oh, she just looks so put together and everything just marries so well. Yes, that is exactly this type of blush here. So moving on, I have a sunscreen. This is the Shiseido Urban Environment Oil Free. So this is a face SPF face neck, and this is oil free. So my oily skinned mixed combination girls out there, this is for you, especially for summer. This is just a great SPF for the face. I'm wearing it today underneath makeup. It's great as a sunscreen before makeup. You can wear it as a primer if you want to because it doesn't interfere, it doesn't roll, it doesn't pill, nothing gets cakey. It has a little bit of color to it. Let me just show you here. It's very fluid, it's very watery, and this is what it looks like. You're going to use a lot more for your face, but it does have a little bit of a cast. So if you have a very deep skin tone, I don't think this would be for you. I think the Clé de Peau sunscreen, that one is amazing because it has literally zero cast. But if you want something else, this one here from Shiseido is great. It has a very soft matte velvet finish. It offers a slight glow, but at the same time, it looks and feels very velvety. So this has been something, I think I picked it up during a Sephora sale, and I've just been wearing it on heavy rotation for the past, I think, couple of months, but especially this past month. Next up is a lip liner, and it's funny because I don't have that many lip liners. I've never been a lip liner girl. I'm starting to get a little bit more into them, but they've just never really been my jam. And this is the Chanel Nude Brown in 162. Let me just give you a good swatch. It's called Nude Brown. It is exactly that. If you are looking for a great nudie brown, neutral, natural lip color, this is it here. It does look a little bit darker than my lip, but sometimes I just do the outline. I don't always fill it in. Sometimes I do fill it in just to make my lip color last a bit longer. But if you are in the market for a gorgeous nude brown lip liner, this is it here. It's really lovely, and this is the new formula from the brand. I've owned this for a couple of years. It isn't drying whatsoever because their old formula for the lip liners used to be so dry. Do you remember? It was so dry, but these ones here are not dry at all. It's great. I can start to see that I've actually made progress on this lip liner here, so that's always really impressive. And it's been my go-to nude liner for a couple of months realistically. I've been doing a lot of like les beige makeup looks, and it's almost always a nude lip, and that's almost always been the nude liner that I've used. Speaking of les beige, there is a new product here that literally just snuck right in at the end of May, the very end of May, so it still counts technically. This is the new Les Beige Healthy Glow Cream in the shade Rosy Beige. Now, there was a lot of confusion when this came out because people thought that this was a bronzer. It really is not. It looks like a pale rosy beige, and it's really in the name, Glow Cream. That's what it is. It's a luminous cream product. I use it as a primer. So this is a swatch here. It looks rosy and pink, but you can definitely blend it out. Feels soft, velvety, and powdery. And what I do is I take my kabuki brush and I just buff it everywhere like a primer. I just keep swirling and I use it as a primer. I also do a little bit of color correcting under the eyes, and you can also use it to cut underneath your bronzer here just to emphasize a little bit. And it's also a highlighter as well, because oftentimes when we think of a highlighter, we think of iridescent, shimmery, glittery. Yes, that can be a highlighter, but the act of highlighting is the act of adding light. So you're simply adding light wherever you would want the light to be. And I really hesitated in getting this product because I was like, what is this? At first, I thought it came out with the travel size bronzers, and Rosy Beige is not a bronzer in any way, shape, or form. So I was really confused as to how to wear this, but it's really just like a multi-purpose, multi-use product that's sort of like a skin perfecting, skin blurring 3 or 4 in 1, depending on how you use it. So it's really wonderful. I really love it. I hope that they make this permanent, and I hope it comes to the States very soon because it's just great. And it's only been a few days, but it's been in very heavy rotation. Speaking of Les Beige, but nothing new, this is the Les Beige eyeshadow palette in Deep. This came out years ago. It's nothing new on the market this year. Chanel did not release a new palette to go with the Healthy Glow Cream that we just mentioned. So I've been utilizing this non-stop. This has been several weeks, more than a month, that I've just been using and reusing this over and over again. What I do is sometimes I just go into the matte neutral browns. Today, I used a gold eyeliner, but I often just go into the matte neutrals and just create a really soft, so natural, effortless, beautiful eyeshadow look. It's such a gorgeous palette. I really love it. Today, I am only wearing the top eyeshadow. That's literally all I'm wearing. I just buffed it out with a big fluffy brush like this, a little bit of dark brown eyeliner, and a little bit of a gold shimmer eyeliner. Very simple, very easy. If you're looking for a good staple eyeshadow for the summer, I would recommend the Les Beiges Deep palette. It's gorgeous. It's very, very versatile. I've created a couple looks already. Go ahead and peruse them. It's just really great, and it's just, honestly, it's been my no-brainer. I just reach for it instinctively in the morning if I'm filming. If I'm not filming, I can just do something really simple, and it always looks chic and elegant because the gold finishes are more shimmery, but if you focus on the other three colors, it's really goof-proof because the finish is more satin matte, so it's really hard to mess it up. It's very, very neutral and very soft at the same time, so it's a great palette. Moving on, I have a couple of fashion items, and the first ones here are these beautiful gold earrings from Majuri. These are hoops, and they're so gold. First of all, they're very yellow. They are absolutely stunning. I like the size. It's a nice hoop. Sometimes hoops are way too small. I like a little bit of a statement hoop like this. The yellow is just so bright. It looks like a bar of gold. And I love this type of earring for summer. I like gold in general. And I just find that it's a beautiful statement without being too flashy. It adds a pop of color with what I'm wearing. If I'm wearing white, if I'm wearing white and navy, if I'm wearing black, if I'm wearing tan, whatever it is that I'm wearing, it adds a little subtlety. It's gorgeous. They are a little bit heavy, but not that heavy. It's more if I'm wearing them for like 16 hours. At the end of the day, I'm like ready to take them off. But that being said, they're very comfortable, they're very beautiful, and they also don't get caught up or tangled in my curly hair, which is an issue that I face. But anyway, I love these. I've been wearing them a lot in my videos because, you know, when you get something new, you want to wear it a lot. And anyway, I'm a big fan. Next up may come off as a bit boring, but this is a plain white V-neck t-shirt. These are the ones from Everlane. I get these not quite in bulk, but in packs sometimes, or just I get a bundle of them because I know this may sound really boring and basic, but you need just like a plain white V-neck t-shirt. It always looks good, whether you're wearing it with jeans, with shorts, with a skirt, with dress pants. It just always looks really nice, and especially for summer, a plain white t-shirt is just so essential. I currently have 3 of the exact same model and size. I have it in gray, I also have it in black, but I have 3 of the white just because I just love to wear white t-shirts all the time. And so I've been getting them from Everlane now for a couple of years, and they often go on sale. And so because it's turning into summer now, I'm like, I should mention these because they're fabulous. Next up is a cross body bag. So as you may know, I go on my hot girl summer walks every day, and I like a little bag with me just to keep some things on hand. I thought that I would go to Prada and get myself one of their beautiful nylon cross body bags. And then I saw the price tag. Those are like 2,400 Canadian plus tax. And then I realized that I could go to the Four Seasons in Bora Bora for a week for the same price. So I decided to go to Lululemon instead. And it's much more affordable. And so that's the bag here. There may be some sunscreen on it. That happens. But the Lululemon crossbody bag here actually holds a lot of products. You can actually put an entire wallet in there. You can put hand cream, you can put a phone, you can put chargers, you can put tissues. It just holds a lot of items. So if you're going to concerts, to shows, if you're going on hot girl summer walks, but you don't want to bring a giant bag with you, I recommend this crossbody bag. And last but not least, I have a skincare item here. This is the Clé de Peau Brightening Serum Supreme. So this is a face and neck serum. It comes in a pump like this. It's a little bit thicker. It's not runny or liquid. And This is a brightening serum, and oh my goodness, this works so well. As a reference point, I am not wearing any foundation. I'm wearing the glow cream and some concealer and, you know, some bronzer and blush, but I'm not wearing anything to hide imperfections. I'm not wearing any foundation at all. My skin has just been looking great. I would rather spend money on skincare and also facials as well, and be able to wear less foundation, because I just feel like my skin looks younger, it looks fresher, it looks healthier. This brightening serum is like magic in a bottle. It is brightening. It offers glow at the same time. It instantly brightens your complexion. Everything just looks brighter instantly. Everything looks smooth and radiant, not only instantly, but as you wear it over and over again. Just, I don't know, it's sort of like a little magic potion in a bottle. I think that Grace at Everyday Edit also uses this a lot because it's just wonderful. It also helps with the appearance of smoothness and hydration at the same time. As you saw, the texture is a little bit thicker, not heavy. It's not like a runny, watery serum. So there is some hydration, but it's really just the vibrance, the level of brightness and luminosity that it adds to your skin is just really wonderful. So I've been hooked on this, unfortunately, for my wallet. And on that note, I think that about does it for my eclectic round of favorites from the month of May. Let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know what were your favorites. I cannot wait to hear from you down below. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.